lovelies, how are you today? And welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon and I'm the sole proprietor of SAEH Body Butter. And I hope you enjoy the next video. Thank you. Hello lovelies, I'm about to do a cutting board from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to try to sublimate on it. So I have the cutting board. I've took the little rubber feet off and cleaned the area so there's no sticky residue on it. And what I'm going to do is cut out the circumference of the cutting board from 651 Oracal vinyl, and then I'm going to attach that to the cutting board, and then we're going to sublimate on that. So let's see how it goes. It'll be a surprise for both you and me because this is my first time attempting this project. So let me go get the heat press set up and we'll get going. Okay, I'm in Cricut Design Space and I have a square circumference in Design Space, and the exact measurement is 7.76 both width and height. And so we're going to send this through the cutter so we can begin the project. And it shouldn't take that long to cut out because it's just a square. Hopefully you can see the screen okay. You know, sometimes Cricut can be a little slow, but we have to pack our patience and wait on the machine. Alrighty. I normally cut my vinyl out on the deep point blade because my blade is a few years old. Alrighty, let's get going. Alrighty, let's take you back. And it's finished. That didn't take long at all. So let me get it set up to the other station and I'll bring you back. Okay. The vinyl has finished cutting. So what I'm about to do is take this product that's called Rapid Tack and lightly spritz it on the glass. And what this should do is help you when you put the vinyl down. You know, with 651 vinyl, once it touches the surface, it's almost hard to pull it back up and readjust it. So by spritzing it with this product, it gives you the opportunity to move the vinyl around on the glass so that you can make sure that you get it in place. So here's my piece of vinyl. And let me go in and try to get it lined up on the glass. And look at that. See, you can take it up because of this product. So this will give me the opportunity to make sure that it's on the glass right and that it's aligned properly. See if I can move it up a little. Up. I almost had it perfect and I had to do that. Okay. It's sticking to my finger, so when I try to release it, I'm moving it on the glass. Okay, it looks good on that side. There we have it. Now let me get my squeegee. And what I have to do is squeegee out the liquid. And then once you think you got everything out, you take a paper towel and wipe around the surface of it. And then we're going to let this dry for about 10 minutes because you definitely don't want it to be wet or have any moisture under there when you put it on the heat press. So once it completely dries, I will bring you back. But using that rapid tack, it made it so much easier for me to readjust it. Okay, so at this point what we would do is take a clear cutting board, place it on top of your sublimation design, and we're going to take an ink pen and draw a parameter around your design. And what this will do, since when we put our the board with the vinyl on top of this, we won't be able to see through it, so we won't be able to determine if we have it centered or not. So we're going to place the board on top, and that ink pen marking will help us center our design. And once we get everything where we like it, we'll just tape it down. And I'm going to put it on the heat press for 385 degrees for 190 seconds. Okay, so now it's taped down, and we're going to lay it on the heat press this way too, so that when we go to check it, we can see if the design is coming through, and we won't have to flip it over while it's on the heat press. So let me get it set up on the heat press, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, I have everything set up on the heat press, but what I initially did was I let the heat press warm up closed for 190 seconds so that the bottom heat plate can be heated, since we have the paper at the bottom when we normally have it at the top. We're doing it in reverse for this particular application. So I have it set up. Let me fold the paper over top. And again, like I said, the heat press is for 385 for 190 seconds. Ugh. Now I tested it before I closed the heat press with another glass, and it worked fine, but this time it wanted to give me trouble. So it's heating on the heat press. See if I can get it in there and zoom. As you see, my heat went down. My temperature went down. So I will let this go, and when it gets to the completion of the 190 seconds, I will bring you back, and hopefully the design successfully transferred on the cutting board. We shall see. Okay, we got about 5 more seconds before the time is up, and our temperature has come back up to scale. So let's see if the 190 was enough. Are you excited? Alrighty, the design has shown through. Look at that. Look at that. We have sublimated on a Dollar Tree glass cutting board using 651 Oracal vinyl. Alright now. Look at that. Alrighty, I'm going to get a closer view. I'm going to take it off the heat press and let it cool off because I'm sure it's extremely hot. So stay tuned. Okay, so here is the project. I'm going to flip it over. I think it's cooled down enough, and hopefully the sublimation paper will come off without giving me any trouble. And it may be a little difficult to do with one hand, but let me release the tape first. That might help. I did see the gentleman whose YouTube channel that I got this from, he had to soak his in water in order to get the paper off. Well, it's coming off pretty good. Okay, the paper is off. Now let me pull the tape off. And there you have it. That is the cutting board. That was relatively easy. Real easy. Then all I have to do is take the feet and put those back on. They still have somewhat of a sticky residue on it, but if it don't, you can get a low tack glue and put the feet back on. And this is a real simple, easy project. One more foot. Now, will I be using this as a cutting board? No, I mainly just did it for decoration in my kitchen. Mainly for decoration. So there, like I said, the sticky residue was still on the back of the feet. And there you have it. Thankful, grateful, and truly blessed. Alrighty, talk to you later. Bye-bye.